So many agents are getting ready for a very cold winter. Sales have slowed down. Some agents are even down by 50%. Well, in this video, I'm going to go over the 5 top ways we're still continuing to get listings even in the winter months. So let's dive right into it. My name is Chris with the Empire Real Estate YouTube channel. On this channel, we teach you real estate entrepreneurship and how to build your very own real estate empire. Before we get started, I do want to offer you our free Your Next Deal guide. And what this guide does is it breaks down how to find your next real estate deal. Everything from pipeline management to different lead sources is included in this guide. So if you want to check it out, click the link down below and download it today. I hope you enjoy it. So this winter could be a cold one for real estate agents. So many things are changing, interest rates are high, and the demand for housing is still there, but sales have slowed down a lot, especially on the listing side. Now, there is a lot going on with buyer agency and possibly some commissions shrinking on that side. And some people think buyer's agency might even be going away completely. So I have my own thoughts on that. But in this video, I do want to go over how to get more listings this winter, because no matter what you do, you have to list to last. And the more listings you get, the more income you're going to make this winter. So I'm going to dive into the top 5 lead sources and top 5 ways you can get more listing inventory for your real estate business this winter. The very first lead source I want to go over is a lead source that I love. And the reason I love it is because it's predictable and dependable, as long as you build out the system the right way. And that one is online marketing. Now, with online marketing, there's a lot of different ways to generate listings. And one of my favorite ways is with Facebook ads and Google ads. Now, you're going to need a pretty dynamic website and a pretty dynamic setup in order to be able to create landing pages that attract sellers to your website. But once you figure this out, you can kind of turn the knob as high or as low as you want to get continuous inbound seller leads. And one of my favorite things about this is it is one of those things that the people are reaching out to you initially, so the leads are a lot more of a warm lead versus a cold lead. So when you have that initial conversation, it's a lot easier to convert that person into an in-person one-on-one appointment or into a consultation. So I really love this lead source, but you're gonna need a website that can create landing pages and do the things that you needed to do to be able to capture leads. Now, a lot of CRMs have the ability to do this, and my favorite CRM right now is Lofty. Also was Chime before, they actually just switched it, and I would highly suggest you check them out. That's who I use for my CRM, but they have the ability to create front-end landing pages and attract those seller leads that we really want. So if you want to check them out, there's the affiliate link down in the description below, where they will do a demo and give you access to VIP pricing. So be sure to check that out if you're trying to build something that can attract seller leads. There's a lot of tools within Lofty that can allow you to do that. But if you don't have a lot of capital to reinvest into your business, I would probably hold off on this one, because this is probably one of the most expensive forms of getting listings, because you're going to have to pay for the ads, you're going to have to pay for your systems, and although it is a lot more hands-off than the other methods I'm going to mention here, it does cost capital. And if you don't have money saved to reinvest in your business, I would wait on the online marketing. The next one is going to be your network and your referral base. So this is the perfect time of year to reach out to your friends and family. It's also a great time to reach out to your past clients who have bought properties with you, because they're going to be talking to a lot of people. They're going to probably be at different events. They're going to be at different holiday parties. They're going to be really talking. And when people are talking about how they want to buy their next home next year, or maybe how they want to sell their home because the market's so high, you want them to think of you first. So it's really important to double down and send mailers. It's really important to send handwritten notes. It's very important to reach out, check in, see how they're doing, and really network with your sphere of influence, because this time of year is really important to double down, make sure that you're top of mind with them, and that when things come up at these holiday parties, you're the first person that they think of. The next one is circle prospecting. Now, circle prospecting is a really cool lead source because you can do a lot in a little bit of time, especially if you just sold a house to one of your buyers or one of your listings, or if you're on a real estate team that has sales closing every month, then you can pull circle prospecting list and literally get hundreds or even thousands of leads for a very, very low price. And a lot of these platforms come with a dialer, so basically you can just click your 1,000 leads and it will go through a power dialing system. So you can just sit on your phone and call and offer those people free home value reports. Now, I'm gonna give you a quick example of a very, very basic script and a very, very basic thing you can say to get people interested in learning more. So basically what I would do is I would find somebody that just sold a house on your team or in your office or even yourself and that just closed. Say they just closed this week. What we do on our team is we pull that list and we pull maybe 300 to 500 addresses around that property. Now, what we do is we take that list, we put it into our REDX power dialer. And if you want to check out REDX, there is an affiliate link down below for that as well. That's the system that we use to power dial and also pull these leads. But we basically hop on there, we'll make the phone calls, and we'll power dial those. So we could probably go through, 100 phone calls every single hour, if we're really dialing away. And when somebody answers, all we do is say, hey, how you doing? My name is Chris. I'm a local realtor in the area. We just sold your neighbor's house. We're calling some of the neighbors to see if they're interested in a home value report because the property values recently went up in your neighborhood. From there, they're either gonna say no, they're gonna hang up, which that happens a lot. They say, see you later, alligator. They hang up and they're done. But there are people that say, hey, yes, I'm interested. Or maybe I'd be interested in selling in the spring. Or maybe I'd be interested in selling in the summer. What's my house worth? And they sometimes will talk to you, they'll throw out different numbers, but the idea is to say, yes, let me do some due diligence. I'd even like to come out for 15 minutes. I won't spend a ton of your time. Take a quick look at the property so I can give you the most accurate number possible. Then you can save the report. And if you ever want to sell, say it's spring or summertime, you'll have that report on hand and I'm always here to help. So you can set appointments that way from just using your existing business that you already have. So circle prospecting can be a great way to build your business with a really low cost investment versus doing things like Google leads, pay-per-click leads, Facebook leads, because that stuff adds up. That can be expensive. We spend thousands of dollars a month on that kind of stuff to get a return on investment. Whereas stuff like REDX, you can build up a big pipeline as long as you have a decent CRM tool pretty easily just by doing the work and doing the prospecting. The next one is going to be geofarming. Now, geofarming is a much more long-term approach, but geofarming can be a great way to build your business. So what you want to do is you want to pick between 500 and 1,000 homes in a particular neighborhood, and you want to send them something every single month. You want to door knock, you want to circle prospect, you want to basically do everything you can to be able to stay in front of those people so you become the branded local real estate expert in that area. The thing with geofarming is it can take anywhere from 6 to 12 months to really make an impact. You also want to do some research and find out if you are in a neighborhood that has a lot of turnover. You want to typically be anywhere from 7 to 10% turnover in that neighborhood. So if you have 100 homes, between 7 and 10 of those homes are selling every single year. Now, if you can even get to a 5% turnover rate, that's still pretty good. But if you end up in neighborhoods that have a 1 to 2% turnover rate, you're really going to be spending a lot of time for not a lot of investment. So you're going to want to do a little bit of research and find out what the turnover is in that neighborhood before you start investing in it. But once you do that, you're going to basically set up a campaign. Now, that campaign is going to consist of multiple elements. The first one is going to be dialing. So you're going to dial those neighbors and you're going to offer them something of value. I would recommend offering them the free home value report. The conversation could be as simple as, hey, I'm the local neighborhood expert. I specialize in your neighborhood. I'm reaching out to offer all the neighbors a home value report so they know exactly what their home is worth because it's your most valuable asset. You grab their email, you start building those relationships, you put it into your CRM, and then every month you're going to do something for that neighborhood. You're going to either send them a mailer that has, valuable information on it. You're going to send them a newsletter. You're going to door knock the neighborhood at certain points, but you want to make touches every single month to your geo farm. And then with time, as time goes on, you're going to start getting more and more listings in that area because you're going to be known as the local neighborhood expert. So this plan can work really good as long as you stick to it, as long as you're disciplined, and as long as you do the work. Number 5 is one of my favorites because these people do not like real estate agents, but oftentimes they end up listing with agents anyway. And what I would recommend is you call these people and you come up with a system that works to convert them into listings. Now, this lead source is expired listings and for sale by owners. Now, if you don't have any money to reinvest into this lead source, you can go on different platforms like Zillow and find numbers that way for sale by owner properties. Now, you can also look up expires on your MLS, But if you don't want to do all that and you just want the leads put into your system, you can go through a system like REDX, and they will give you the numbers and they'll give you all the data so you can just prospect this lead source. So what I would suggest you do is I would come up with a system for sale by owners and expireds. Now, right now, there's not a ton of expired listings in most markets, but they will be coming, especially if interest rates continue to rise. For now, I would highly suggest you talk to for sale by owners, because most for sale by owners end up listing with an agent. Now, as the market gets tighter and tighter and rates go higher and higher and there's less buyers in the marketplace, these for sale by owners are going to be turning to agents more and more because it's harder for them to sell their house on their own, and they want the local expertise of a local agent. Now, oftentimes with for sale by owners, the first person that contacts them and gets the preview appointment is the one that's going to sell the house. So you want to be watching the for sale by owner leads like a hawk. As soon as they put their house on the internet, you want to be the first agent that calls and says, hey, we work with a lot of buyers in the area. Are you willing to pay us if we bring you a fully qualified buyer? If they say yes to that, get the preview appointment. The face-to-face appointment changes everything, and from there, you can put them on your campaign and you can start working on converting them. You're gonna wanna contact them every single week, week after week after week, until they give up and call you and ask you to come list this house. So, for sale by owners can be an excellent lead source as long as you have thick skin and you're okay with the rejection factor, because they can reject you, but in real estate, rejection is pretty common. So don't take it personally, laugh it off, and keep it moving. So start implementing these strategies and let me know if you have any success using these strategies to build up your listing inventory this winter, because I don't want it to be a cold winter for you. I want it to be on fire, filled with success and more listing inventory. So thanks for watching the video. If you like this kind of content, smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for watching the Empire of Real Estate YouTube channel. On this channel, we talk about real estate and entrepreneurship. So if you like that kind of content and you haven't subscribed yet, smash the like button and subscribe. And before we go, there isn't a video over here that we think you'll like, so be sure to check that out as well. Thanks so much for tuning in, and you have a great day.